guys, so welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is where I'm going to be posting from now on because I did have an old YouTube channel, but I don't post there anymore, as you can imagine. So today I thought as an intro to this new channel, I would do 50 facts about me just so I can kind of introduce myself and you can figure out what you're getting into. The facts are on my phone, so in case I keep on looking down, that is why. Fact number 1 is that I am left-handed. I used to be ambidextrous, but after breaking my right wrist, I just got used to writing with my left and have never stopped, except I do play sports with both hands. Number 2 is that I have an irrational fear of ticks, like the wood ticks and deer ticks, like the insect. My stepdad did suggest that I get hypnosis for it, but I think that's a little too far, but yeah, it's a pretty bad fear. Number 3 is that I actually cannot eat next to plants. I don't mind eating plants like salads or vegetables and fruits. That doesn't mind me, but if I'm like at a dinner table and there is a plant next to me, I don't know why, I just can't eat. It's really strange. Number 4 is that I'm a morning person. In the mornings I wake up very easily and I just love the morning so much, and although sometimes I do sleep in till like noon, typically I like to wake up earlier. Number 5 is that I was homeschooled for 2 years. I went to public up until high school, and now I'm going into my 3rd year of private high school. So I've kind of had a variety of schools in my life. Number 6 is that I love Alice in Wonderland. I have everything from the video game to the original children's book and kind of everything in between, and I don't know, it's always been my favorite. Number 7 is my favorite video game or video game series has always been Kingdom Hearts, and I just have a passion for it. I've also thought about getting a Kingdom Heart tattoo, which I'm still considering. Number 8 is that I was always a book person growing up, but lately my reading comprehension and my eyes have been trouble focusing, but I still always love to sit down and read a book. Number 9 is about my eyebrows, which is weird, but always when I posted tutorials, like makeup tutorials on my old channel, everyone commented about my eyebrows, and I have gotten them waxed recently. But yes, I know they are big, you don't have to point it out, and I know they're out of control, but it just gives my face character, I guess. Number 10 is that I played the flute for about 2.5 years and the piano for about 3. Number 11 is I'm a nail biter. My nails are always short, and I don't know why, but every time I'm nervous or stressed, I just always bite my nails, and I always have. Number 12 is I'm a dog person. I do like cats, but since I'm allergic, I'm kind of left with dogs. 13 is that I'm a sleep talker, walker. I grind my teeth in my sleep. I move around in my sleep. The only thing I pretty much don't do is snore. Number 14 is I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I've gone everywhere from veterinarians to lawyers to nurses, and right now I'm kind of focused. I think I want to go and major in psychology, but I'm not sure, so who knows. 15 is that my favorite colors are blue and red. I guess if I had to pick one, I like blue, but I love those two as a combo, and I have a lot of things that are blue and red. 16, I am both an introvert and an extrovert. Sometimes I really like to just sit down and be just by myself, but if I stay in too much, then I kind of get in a funk and I have to go outside, otherwise I'll go like weeks without talking to anyone, so I kind of have to be balanced. 17, when I was in 4th and 5th grade, mainly 5th grade, I started a band with my friend called Zink, Z-I-N-K, and I was the singer and piano player, and she was the drummer, even though she didn't know how to play drums, and we made band flyers asking for a guitarist, and we wrote songs together, and I had this karaoke machine, and we jammed out. 17 is that I'm always wearing slippers and or socks constantly, and it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm wearing both today. Socks with slippers, and I don't know why, I just don't like being barefoot. 19 is I do not have a big sugar tooth, but I love salty things, so I would just have like a bite of cake and that'd be fine, but when I get cravings, it's mainly of salty things. Number 20 is kind of going along with the introvert and extrovert thing. I do have depression, but I do not take medication for it because I'm kind of afraid of medication. And so I feel that was part of the reason why I made YouTube videos so often before on my old channel, is because since I'd get in my funks of not wanting to leave the house, but I still needed social interaction, I made YouTube videos, which is really strange, but it's true. 21 is something that no one can believe, but I've never seen Star Wars, and I don't really have a desire to. 22 is that I am in love with Disney. Last year I went to Disney World, and I wish I could go back. I just love it so much, everything Disney. Although I've never seen Hercules, Aladdin, Pocahontas, or Mulan, but those are definitely on my bucket list, which is a strange thing to be, but I don't know why I haven't seen them, but I really want to. 23 is, unless I'm driving the car and my car window is open, I hate when the windows are open. I feel like paper's gonna fly out, my hair is gonna get messed up, and I don't really care about my hair being messed up, hence today. But I just don't like the car windows to be open. I don't know why, unless they're open on my side. 24 is that I've had 2 horses, my own horses, growing up. I don't do so much of the competitions, but more of trail riding when I lived in Colorado. 25 is when I was in elementary and middle school, I wanted to be as many clubs as I could. That includes like debate club, knitting club. I was in student council for several years. I don't know why, but I just wanted to get really involved. Number 26 is that I actually took 2nd grade twice, not because I wasn't, ready to move on, but that's the point. I was homeschooled for 2nd grade, and then I also went to public school for 2nd grade because my mom wanted me to worry about my friends and stuff, not so much the academics, and since I was really young, it added up to be where now I'm with the rest of my age group. 27 is that I collected keychains for many years, and I mean years. These, I have lost keychains my whole life, and I have some at my dad's house, but this is the majority of my collection. 28 is kind of going back to my introvert one again, but I like to be independent, and that means like on projects, I think I'd rather do them by myself unless they're hard and I need help. But I don't know, sometimes I like just to go away from the group and just kind of have my own self-time. 30, one of my biggest pet peeves is complaining, and I guess I'm kind of complaining about complaining right now, which is kind of strange. But I don't know why, when people just are always so down about their life. I don't know, it kind of it just gets on my nerves. 31 is that I was born in Colorado and I plan on going to college there. And I don't know, I just love the mountains and my heart has always been there. 32, some of my favorite bands and or artists include Imagine Dragons, Two Door Cinema Club, Zed, One Republic, Coldplay, Foster the People, Pretty Lights, Bastille, The Neighborhood, and the XX. 33 is that I just got a record player recently and I'm starting to collect vinyls, and the 2 that I have now, I have Bastille Bad Blood and the Perks of Being the Wallflower soundtrack, and I'm slowly collecting, but I just got it like last week. So as you can tell, I don't have very many, and I don't know, I'm really excited to start that. 34 is that I actually look forward to going to the dentist and doctor appointments in hospitals. I don't know why, that's partly the reason why I want to become a nurse, but I just love the atmosphere, I love the cleanliness. I don't know why, but I always have, so I always look forward to doing that stuff. 35 is something that no one believes when I say, but I've never eaten a hamburger before. I've had the meat in like tacos and stuff, but I've never had the meat and the bun. I just don't want one. I haven't had a hamburger, cheeseburger, or anything. They do not seem appealing to me. And I'm not a vegetarian, which people think I am, but nope, I just don't want a burger. 36 is that I love change. I want to switch up my life, and I'm not afraid of changing my whole lifestyle, and that's part of the reason why I went to a private school that I knew no one, because I just wanted to start fresh and I wanted something new. And I think that's why I want to move back to Colorado, because I've been in Minnesota for like 6 years and I want to go back so bad. 37 is that I always excelled in English, but lately since my reading capability has kind of gone downhill, now I'm starting to exceed in biology, and I'm actually going to TA for my biology teacher next year, which means I'm going to be his teacher assistant. 38 is that I'm very unflexible, but I'm going to be the dance captain next year, so I don't know how that really worked out. 39 is that I'm going to be a junior next year, and I'm 16 right now, but I turned 17 on October 15th. 40 is that I've always had a big imagination. Ever since I was little, I did have 2 imaginary friends, Keisha and Dodo, and I don't know why, but I can just sit in a room by myself and daydream all day long. 41 is when I stub my toe or I scratch myself, or if they have to draw blood, I actually feel bad for that body part. I don't know why, but I feel like if they draw blood, I want it back. If I cut my leg, I'll feel bad for my leg. I don't know why, it's weird, but it doesn't make sense. And I'm not afraid of blood or anything, but I don't know how to explain it. 42 is that I actually get really upset when people aren't careful with animals. I've always had at least 2 dogs ever since I was born. I've had way over 10 in my life, but I just be careful with animals. 43 is that I'm double jointed in a few places, like my thumbs. If you don't like that, look away, but I can bend them backwards. and I'm also double jointed to my feet, and then I can turn them all the way around like 180. Not necessarily 360, but 180. 44 is when people, ask like, oh, were you dropped as a child? Well, I actually was. I was in my car seat on the kitchen counter when my mom was about to let me go, and I just slipped right out and I landed on the kitchen floor, which is tile, and needless to say, yes, I was technically dropped as a child. 45 is, along with my imagination, I used to pretend I was a dog. First my name was Lipstick, then it was Pep, but I would walk around Target on all fours, and I'd want my food and water in bowls, and I don't know why, I just always wanted to be a dog, I guess. 46 is that I get really emotionally attached sometimes with like movies and video games, and especially when I was young, I cried all the time during video games. Like in Harvest Moon, when you get a horse, I'd cry because I was so happy. Or in Kingdom Hearts, when like the first one, like Riku and Kairi left, I'd cry, and I don't know why, it was just something that I always did. 47 is that I actually cry movies now. I used to never cry during movies, but now I do like every movie. I did for Frozen, the Lego movie. I don't know what's my problem. 48 is actually I sing opera a lot, and I'm not very good at it. In fact, I'm not good at it at all. But if I'm doing homework and I'm really stressed, I'll just like sing opera. I don't know. 49 is one of my strongest passions, is that I love traveling. I just like experiencing new cultures. I don't like to go to the touristy places. I like to kind of go to the back alleys and kind of see the raw country or state or wherever I am. And the last fact about me is that I've been on YouTube since I was in 4th grade. I wanted to make a tutorial on how to make popcorn, and that's microwavable popcorn, putting in the bag in the microwave. And that's how I started YouTube. So I didn't start YouTube any other reason that I wanted to show people how to make popcorn, and my next video is how to make cupcakes. So that's why I started YouTube, and why I'm starting this new channel, is just because I needed a fresh start from my 4th grade year-old YouTube. So that was, what, 6 years old? So I'm starting fresh on this channel, and that is why I created a new one. And also my username was not very mature. It was cutie943. And that's not the best username. So now I'm Ericka Talks, and I hope you guys liked this video and getting to know me. And I will post more regularly on this channel, and hopefully I'll get a better camera and all that stuff. So yeah, that was my first video. I hope you guys are looking forward to this new channel, because I know I am. And subscribe if you want to see my next videos. Well, you will be able to anyways, but subscribe if you want to know when it comes out, because I'm not even sure when it will. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!